So I don't think we'll need an off-spec healer, but I'll leave that up to the healer's discretion.
We should be good. I mean, we'll know real fast. Right?
Ads are honest. Let's go. There was a video posted in the Facebook. Fat Boss released their guide for this last night in the middle of the night. Hope everyone watched it.
I watched it at work today instead of doing patient stuff. It's far more exciting. Your skin cancer can wait, sir. I gotta watch this video.
Got killed the boss.
Also, I posted in the Facebook that tomorrow I will, if we'll healer and take depending, run a regular run at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific time. Totally not mandatory. I know people have work and stuff, but if you can be on and you want to get it in for the chance of Titan Forged, gonna do it then. We will not be doing it during normal raid time. So if you don't get in on this run, just try and set it up or jump in a pug. Normal is really fucking easy. It's not hard to get into a personal loot regular run.
Especially with like air levels.
And really, it's just for the off chance something comes out Warforged anyway, so we're not devoting any time to it as a guild. We will eventually have Sunday alt raids, probably starting this week, honestly, so if you don't get in regular before then, you could jump into the alt raid. But we will do that tomorrow afternoon, and then at raid time we will be starting with heroic mode and just going through as fast as we can, and then on to mythic.
Is that a group thing? Like we shouldn't be grouped up on these sets?
It is splash damage.
Also, if for whatever reason, and this would be ridiculous if you haven't yet, but if you have not cleared a Mythic Plus at all yet this week, you really need to do it tonight. If you didn't know, that's how you get your chest every week of free loot from the raid, is by doing a Mythic Plus. So if you have not done a Mythic Plus, just one, a +2, then everyone else in the guild who did is going to get a free piece of raid gear tomorrow, and you're not, and you're going to fall behind. So make sure you've done a Mythic Plus.
It's still the best way to get a legendary too.
Where do you what does it
It's
drop
in your
from?
class hall. There's a big old treasure chest, and it'll just be there waiting for you if you do one Mythic Plus a week.
And you should try to work on maximizing a dungeon or two with some friends where you can get Mythic Plus because it gives you a better chance at better loot.
Yeah, and I have already said, like, if you don't plan on doing Mythic Pluses on your off time, you will fall behind and fall out of Mythic raids. They made this X-Pack with Mythic Pluses with shorter raids in mind because they expect you to do Mythic Plus. And every week, the bottom cap of loot that comes from those Mythic Pluses is going up 5 levels. It's going to get easier and easier to get high level shit because they want that to be an alternative to raiding or as a supplement to raiding. Then shift, you need to get in one tonight that beats timer, or you're not going to get a piece of mythic loot and everyone else's.
They have to beat the timer on it?
Okay.
You have to beat the timer on one mythic plus, just one, a week, and you get a chest. If you do not beat the timer, you'll get the gear from that mythic plus right afterwards, but you will not get the chest at the start of the next one.
Anybody who needs a Mythic Plus, I'm gonna run a couple after you guys are done raiding tonight, so if you need one, I'll take.
The item level of the gear in the chest is determined by the highest level dungeon you did the last week.
And again,
yeah, completed dungeon
item levels of those dungeons are going to be scaling with the raids, so they will remain relevant. Like, the only real benefit now of raiding is specific trinkets and set pieces, but like, you could get the same item levels from Mythic Plus, and right now, while there's no set pieces, and while some dungeon trinkets are biz, like, really, you could get the best gear for your class out of those dungeons, as opposed to in the raids, so like, you really need to be doing this shit.
Here's the thing I'd like to mention for some of you guys and to Mythic Pluses, though. It gets substantially harder. You should learn to play your class to where you're interrupting, you're CCing. You should get on TeamSpeak so that you guys are communicating as a team. You can't just YOLO some of that shit, or you'll just cause a lot of problems.
You shouldn't try to do them if you know you're not ready, honestly.
Well, you should get them done, but you should do your homework on how the buffs and debuffs stack up. You should be a contributor, not expect to be rocked and carried through the whole thing. It's very obvious when we're trying to carry somebody and it's on a 5-man.
Alright, so it was in the Fat Boss video, and I hope everyone watched it, but if you didn't, what we're going to do is in Phase 1, he could be tanked really wherever, it doesn't matter, but in Phase 2 he needs to be in the middle because the little ad's already, so I want him directly in between these two beacons, and for the first 3 corruption meters, we will have only people in the dream soak the meteor, so anyone who's in the dream is going to stack on blue, and the meteor person needs to come to blue too, and all the melee who aren't in the dream will be on red, so you won't get hit by the first 3 meteors. After the first 3 meteors, they suggest just having everybody take them, but that prevents a little corruption going out at the start. There's a cauldron with 3 flasks. Just click it once.
There's only 30 and it's probably already gone.
Oh, yeah, don't do what I just said.
You can trade them if someone doesn't have one. You have one in your...
If you drink one and try to take one from it, you can't take another.
It's not letting me get one. Does that mean it's empty already?
People probably grabbed extra ones. I'll drop down another one in a second.
Just
I'm
trade
getting
me, I'll
one.
give you
Yeah,
one.
Because it's like a conjurable thing, so... And it works for everybody, so it doesn't matter what specific one they got. So if you have 2 spirit flasks, it says spirit flask, give one to someone who does not have them.
Someone trade me a sandwich over here. I'm jumping. Big shoulders.
The bald motherfucker.
So
Yeah,
again,
no, don't give me one.
Again, the
I have one
first
to give.
3 corruption meters will go to blue, and only people in the dream will eat it, and then after that, the meteor will just stack on the boss itself. But before the first 3, I already got one, Jabs. Is there someone else who needs a flask? Give one to DOS. And Shift needs one too, Shams.
Yeah, I made it good with I don't have any more to give.
Okay, Jabs had 1 extra. Who else has an extra?
Give it to someone else, Jabs. I got one.
Just open trade with me if you need one.
But let's
So-
do one-shot this. We're doing
Yeah,
Mythic Pluses.
it should be real. This should be easy, and it shouldn't take long. And this fight shouldn't be one of the fights like scenarios that gets really harder with extra people. This is a simple fight. You need to do what's right in the dream, which means soaking the red puddles, soaking the little ads that spawn and fixate on people, and it should be really fucking easy. And especially since we're 3 tanking it, so we shouldn't get a tank MC at the end. It really shouldn't be a problem. So please just focus, do it right. I'll be calling things out, but again, the first 3 corruption meters, go to the blue square, people in the dream stack on it for the meteor, and then you can go about your business. And people, melee specifically, want to be on red for the first 3 meteors, so you don't get hit by the first 3 meteors. After that, just stack the meteor directly on top of the boss, and the whole group should take it. If you get the 2 blade things on you, you just want to move out of the group and make sure that you're not, you don't have people in between you 2, so only you 2 take the blade.
Those are melee that are not in the dream on X, correct?
Yes.
Are tanks calling out their dispels?
We will be, yeah.
Okay.
And we're listening at the end, right?
My flash duration's not getting any longer.
Yeah.
Tank explosion, go to green for the dispel. And if that's too far after an attempt, let me know, but from the video, I think that's about where you'll need to go. It was a pretty big radius. And again, those of you who didn't know about the Mythic Plush cache thing, there seems like there's going to be several groups doing it right after raid, especially if we get done early, so jump in a group. I know I'm going to be doing some on my druid, and Calmstill's going to be doing some as well, so that's 2 separate groups. If you need that for the chest, get in one of those groups. Everyone's good to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dream. It can save you.
No, I will not permit it. I will sever you from the waking world.
Apparently, Sarah DC.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't watch the video in the last phase, we ignore all tentacles from the very get-go, no attacking them whatsoever.
Spell me.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Big guy, kill that ad. #1 priority.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Dispel Val.
Dispel me.
Big ad sitting. This is
I
gonna be a
will
wipe.
sever you from the waking world.
Just wipe it up. Big ad just went to town on people. Yeah, it killed a lot of people.
Yeah, we can't dispel you guys back to back.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. This fate awaits you all.
From my understanding, you guys are still going to the maximum amount of stacks, and the reason you guys are 3-tanking is in particular for the later phases when he starts putting corruption on the non-dream team.
Correct.
Yeah, so, or were you guys not going to max stacks because of dispels being needed too frequently?
I'm not sure.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. My victory.
But that big ad,
My
like, that's #1 priority. As soon as that comes out, you need to be completely off the
the
boss. That ad should not be getting that many Novas out. It just should melt.
Oh, that's true. If you're in the dream, you have full reign. But remember that if you're in the dream, you have to be close enough to the green mark as a healer to dispel the tank that will be over that direction. So if you're in the dream, I don't care about your cooldowns.
Well, if they're sitting on blue like they should be fine, wouldn't they?
If who's on blue?
The healers that are in the dream?
I don't know. They were kind of far. Like
The blue marks and the red marks only come into play in phase 2. Meteors won't come till then.
So just remember, if you're in dream, you're the one dispelling. So when you hear the tank call it out, you're gonna dispel.
Alright, let's go.
Real quick, should we clarify what we're doing with Nightmare Blades? Because the Fat Boss video, they have like a divide between the boss and the ranged, and people just move in between. But I saw it hitting like the tanks hitting the group. So are we going to the left, or are we going to put it in the middle and just have it go in between two groups? Because those do about 2/3 health, which is going to be, of course, not good.
I would like people to just step out to the left. I think that's easier than having the lane in between us.
Okay.
I mean, treat it like Rotten Chaos, you know, before when we actually had to worry about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dream. It can save you.
No, I will not permit it.
Little ads.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Dispel Val.
To your mortal life. I will sever you from the waking world.
Big ad, get on it, kill the best.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Big Ad's got a cleave, by the way.
Yeah, Cleave's in front of it.
Dispel.
Little lurking terrors.
Aaron, shoot yours.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Fail on the blades, get it out of the group, please.
Time to cut the last
Or
tether
car
to
roar.
your mortal life.
Dispel Val.
Ricard, use your roar.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Resme.
Dispel Jax.
Get Shams up.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Another big guy, kill it.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Come on with the blades.
Dispel on cure.
Can't be facing the group with that. Yeah.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal
Come on
life.
with the fucking blades.
It's not logical for the people that are marked on X to have to run all the way through.
The marks don't matter yet. How many times do I gotta say that? It's phase 2 and meteors start.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Dispel Val.
Now the
Time to
marks
cut
start
the last
mattering.
tether to your mortal life.
But we have way too many people dead, so let's just wipe.
That's a question.
Yep.
Dark and Discharge. It hit me for 950k. Is that me being stupid?
Feel the
Or is that like...
devastation of the nightmare. Eternal
I wasn't near
slumber,
anybody, I just
another
got hit for
dream
half,
of my
and then I got
nightmare.
healed, and then I got hit for half, and it killed me.
I think it means you were too close to the tank. when I
Hey,
got the
you
spell.
were too close to think. All-Star, say something.
Hi.
It can save you.
My victory draws near. No, I will
Okay,
not.
say something
This
again.
fate awaits
Hi.
you all. Eternal slumber, eternal slumber. This fate awaits you all. My victory is absolute. The power of
I'm gonna relaunch WoW for an FPS thing.
So again, the marks don't matter till phase 2, and they only matter for meteor. You don't need to be glued to your marker the whole fight. You just need to be there when a meteor is out. And the way the blades should work is where I put orange and moon, one person with each blade should be on those, and you could be as close together or as far apart as you want. You just need to be lined up in that way on that side so that they just shoot between you two and not through the raid. Also, Bonds of Terror, which is a debuff that happens in phase 2, you need to go run to that person, and that is a different thing than blades. You just need to go run to that person, and then the debuff will come off you and you'll stop taking damage. They also recommended not getting 2 big ads, so we're just gonna lust on the pool. And if we feel like we need it in the end, we can change it up. But they suggested making sure you don't get 2 big ads, and we were not close, so we'll lust. And a couple times I'm seeing little lads just running around way too long. Like, people with the dream, you should be going to touch those ads immediately. And I don't know if people didn't watch the video or what, but those little ads, they fixate on people, but they, as soon as anybody touches them, that they just give that person corruption. People with the dream should be hunting these down. Once you get enough corruption to get out of the dream, you get a damage and healing buff for 20 seconds before you leave the dream, and all your cooldowns get reset. So you should be trying to get as much corruption as you can if you're in the dream, so that you get that damage buff and all your cooldowns reset to do more damage to the boss. He's going to put more people in the dream phase 2. That's how it works. So you don't want to just be like, oh cool, I'm in the dream, I have a fucking free battle res. No, you need to take the abilities so that people don't get mind controlled, and that we get buffs throughout the fight to meet all the DPS requirements. Alright, he's ready. Count it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dreaming. It can save.
No, I will not permit it.
Little lads, people with the dream, touch them. People who aren't in the dream, avoid them.
Spell jab.
Fucking do the blades right. Next blades.
I'll slice into the
Little
heart
lads.
of you.
Dispel well.
More blades.
Time to cut the last
Big
tether
ad
to
coming,
your
get ready to
mortal life.
switch. Kill the big ad. Blades, get out of group.
Spoke
Time
here.
to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Little lads.
I will sever you from the waking world. I will sever you
Little
from
lads.
the waking world.
Heinen, use yours.
Dispel Val.
Watch here.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Bad blades.
That was horrible, Blaze.
Supposed to go left, blades.
Watch
I will sever you from the waking world.
Blades.
Dispel Val.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Blade people are retarded right now.
Hold up your
Yeah,
left
people are
hand.
gonna start getting sick for it. There's a big ad again that needs to die. Bonds of Terror, you bring that together.
Ernest, be ready.
Meteor on blue. People in Dream on it.
And use it, use it.
Dispel
Or
jab.
as we
Just
die.
blue, isn't it?
Little lads.
Not yet, not yet.
Little ads, switch to little ads. We want the dream soak the puddles. Stuns and slows work. Stuns and slows work.
Eruption Nova going out.
Big ad needs to be dead.
Time to crush
We did not
your
get it.
dreams.
Little last spawn, yeah.
Yeah, we really don't need this big ad.
Yeah, we shouldn't even get it.
No, I will my victory.
Swipe it up.
Time to crush your dreams. You will never stir. This fate awaits you all. This fate awaits you all. My eternal slumber. Eternal
Alright, we are not gonna go with 30 people all night for the sake of fucking asshats who couldn't watch a fucking 6-minute video before they came in here. If you keep taking blades to the right, I understand sometimes you won't make it all the way to the left, but some of you are in the fucking opposite direction as fucking giant colored beacons I put on the map because you were too retarded to watch a video. If you could not run to 2 colored beacons that we're telling you to run to, get the fuck out of this raid.
Your souls are mine, woven for all time into the fabric.
So that big edge shouldn't have came up here, that second one?
No, we should have pushed by then. And we may have to sit a few people tonight just on numbers because they aren't as geared, but really, like, at this point, we're having deaths in phase 1. Shouldn't happen. Let's save Lust for the first big ad, and hopefully there'll be a couple people coming out of the dream with a buff during that as well.
Okay.
Should we just time it around like the second 2-minute cooldowns for everybody?
No, because we're going to take advantage of cleave of 2 things being up, as well as hopefully people coming out of the dream, like I said.
That makes sense.
Again, do not stand anywhere where you could not make it to Orange and Moon over here. If you cannot get here in 3 seconds, you are way too far away. There's no excuses. This is where blades are going. Make sure that you can get here. The red mark and the blue mark mean nothing until phase 2, and they still aren't places you need to stand the whole fight. You could stand right here on the boss, and then move to either red or blue when Meteor is going out. And exactly what Alex just said. They work just like the beam. You just need to be in a line. So it doesn't matter if Shift, stay there right there. It doesn't matter if I'm right here next to Shift or if I'm fucking 8 football fields this way. It's gonna shoot it the same direction and do the same path. You just need to be next to the guy in a line outside of the group. That is it. I put up both markers as a point for ranged and melee. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and sweet.
Embrace the dream engine. It can save you.
No, I will not permit it.
Little lads.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Next blades in 5.
Spell jabs.
Blades.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Blades.
I'll slice into the heart of
Fail.
you.
Lads and Cal.
Adds up.
Celeste, get on the big ad. Blades.
Dispel Val.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Dispel jabs.
Little lads.
Little lads.
I will sever you from the waking world.
On the first big hit of damage, the stream will go.
Little lads.
Tethered to your mortal life.
Blades.
Dispel Val.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
I got the next CD.
Little lads, new blades.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Dispel jabs.
Do your second ad, start burning it.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Einen.
Blades, blades, blades.
I will sever you from the waking
Fail.
world.
Shams, weaving.
You made a weird angles weaving.
To the horror.
Dispel
We're
Val.
fine where we're at.
Just went to the outside.
Yeah, but it makes a line, dude. You can't point it back and break.
Bonds, you gotta get close together. Heinen, you're running. You guys gotta get together.
No, Heinen.
It's a different debuff. Watch fucking videos.
One by one.
Now is where the meteors go on blue.
Dispel jabs.
Terror going out soon.
Smods.
Little lads, everyone on little lads. Do not let them get in. Stun them slow. The meteor again on blue. People with the dream soak. Soak these puddles or they'll just reform. Dream soak. Sad, just come back to life. Res Heinen. This meteor's on blue. Bombs terror, get together. This meteor's on blue. After this, they're just all together. Kill little lads. Again, after this, all meteors just stack directly on boss.
Oh, no.
Finish off the lads on the dream soak. Finish off all the lads. Dispel jab.
Dispel jab. Yeah.
Watch Val, Boss Terror.
Tethered.
Why you guys not going
Dispel me.
Please dispel me.
Crush your dreams. Eternal slumber. Eternal
Both.
victory draws near.
He stops doing blades here, by the way, so it changes from the debuff to the
Ads.
side to move together. Kill little ads.
Heads are stacked together. Please don't find them back
They
there.
need to
Nowhere
be
near
soaked too. People with the dream need to soak these puddles. His ads are just going to keep respawning.
What do you guys do?
Bonds.
One respawn in the back.
Little lads.
Feel the
Little lads.
devastation of the nightmare. My victory draws near.
Well, much better attempt than last, but some people are still really drooping it up.
Is there any other mechanics in the last phase we need to deal with?
Nope. There's less mechanics.
So it's just like the other bosses. It's the hardest at the beginning.
The last phase, the mechanic is tentacles spawn and they fixate random people and do a little bit of damage and corruption, so it's just a race against Incinerate, and you just sit and tunnel boss.
You will. My
Doesn't the
victory
meteor
is
What percentage
absolute.
phase tree?
The power
30.
of nightmare grows.
Some of you are really, really low in phase 1 and 2. I'm watching as the fight goes on, so I'm taking deaths into account and all that stuff. But yeah, some of you are just like right above tanks, and you might just need to sit for this first kill if you don't pick it up. But yeah, some of you are just like totally derping on the mechanics. You're showing me right now that you are not going to make the Mythic team. If you could not take the time to watch your heroic guide video, the last boss in here, I don't want you on my Mythic team. If you want to be on this team, you need to know boss mechanics before you come in here. Yes, and I am calling that out. I called it out that time, the last meteor that would be on blue, and then they all go directly on the boss after that. And everyone takes it after the third meteor. It's no longer just dream people. We're trying to keep everyone alive.
And people, even before we got to the bolt stack soak part after the third one, people were still like making it so that it would hit the red marker. You need to be out so that it doesn't actually hit the marker. Because a lot of people over here were still getting hit when they weren't supposed to be.
Well, you could also move.
We were, but there were still people getting hit. It's easier to move one person than like 11.
Let's do a really good job on the spike shit, and the boss will die.
Count it down, and people will, in the dream state, need to be soaking the right things. That's all that needs to be done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dream engine. It can
Blades in.
No, I will not.
Blades, little lads.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Blades.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Little lads.
Dispel Veil.
Blades.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Adds up.
Kill the big ad.
Jabs.
We lost him.
Lust.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Bad.
Little lads.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Dispel Veil.
This fate
Blades.
awaits you all.
Little lads.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Little lads.
Dispel jabs.
Blades.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
We're gonna get a second big ad for sure. There he is. Kill the ad.
will sever you from the waking world.
Dispel Val.
Blades. Little labs.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Little second phase. We need that corruption ad to die. Little labs will be coming soon. No more blades. Now it bombs the terror. So if you have debuff, you need to get to that person. Just res the DPS too. Just pick one.
Dispel jabs.
I'll level you one by one. Another dreamer for my nightmare.
Little labs will be coming soon. They're here. Little labs.
Dispel Val.
Embrace the dream engine. It can save you.
Time to crush your dream. No, I will not permit it.
People in the dream soak this shit. There. Kill that last ad there.
Dispel jabs.
Meteor, this is the last one that we separate. After this, it's on everybody. Kill the little ads. All meteors stack on boss after this, and everybody takes it, regardless of if you're in the dream or not. Finish off all ads. Soak puddles. Bombs terror soon. Meteor, everybody takes this.
One by one.
Dispel Val.
Little lads, little lads.
Should we resend to the
Dispel
box?
jabs.
Monster, get together.
Feel the devastation.
Or run away from each other, that's cool too.
Meteor.
Bombs terror, make sure these puddles are getting soaked.
Well,
Don't let that in,
adds
don't
up.
let that in. Still
Let
got
me
one
resend
back
the
here.
bomb.
These are from not getting soaked pools, by the way. These ones that are coming back.
I mean, if you get that thing, then you're supposed to run.
Dispel
Run away.
Val.
Ads back.
Little lads, little lads, little lads. As soon as we have a res, we need Val up. Kill little lads, kill little lads.
Dispel jabs.
Dispel jabs. Resin 8. People to dream soak that shit. Kill D boogies, MC'd.
Time to crush your dreams.
Heinen, use yours.
My victory draws near.
Cures down.
Had a swipe. We can't have DPS dead, really. We're just taking too fucking long. Hero and All-Star, how did you two die the first time?
Somebody's on top of me and we took extra AoE damage. That's what killed us. People were too close together. Somebody had an ad spawn on them and then it killed us. And the second time was I had the bomb. I blinked towards someone was a warlock and then they portaled or walked somewhere else. And then when I went to go get to the second one, a rogue had it and I blinked to them and they were running away and then I died. So you have a bond, just stand still if you see like a mage or somebody else running towards you with it. Because I can blink to you and get to you in 3 seconds.
Your souls are mine, woven for all time.
Beyond the deaths, though, again, there's like 1 or 2 of you that are really straddling low damage and you're surviving, which is more than some people, so I'm hesitant to sit you right away, but within the next 30 minutes, we're sitting 3 or 4 DPS, and it's going to be blue either die a lot or tremendously low. I know some of you guys are on classes that are going to get buffed Tuesday. Cool, you'll get this kill next week, but we're not going to spend 3 hours wiping on this for the sake of one person who's underperforming, or 2 people, whatever.
Also, if you're close to the tanks when we dispel, you're going to get hit. And then when they call off a dispel, the people in the dream, I need you to use a judgment on delaying their dispel by a second or 2. If we time the spell in addition to what his AoE is that goes off and we're all at 60% health, you're going to kill 2 or 3 people, which is what the last 2 or 3 dispels have done. So if we have a cooldown running, wait until everybody the raid is at least 80% and then dispel. It'll only take about 2 seconds additional. And it's too fast for me to say wait, but just be smart. Just look at the raid, and if the raid's at 60% or lower, don't dispel. Wait a few seconds and then dispel.
Cure ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Count it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dream agent. It can save you.
Blades.
No, I will not permit it.
Small heads.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Blades in 5.
Spell jabs.
You can just.
Awesome.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Range, you need to be 6 yards away from other people. When those ads come out, they do AoE damage.
Dispel
Only in
that.
phase 1.
I'll slice into the heart
Big
of
guy
you.
coming soon. Go ahead, Lust, blow this guy up.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Spell cure.
Yeah, wait just a little bit. Now dispel.
Blades. Little ads.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Blades.
Time
Little
to cut
ads.
the last tether to your mortal life.
Dispel Val.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Blades.
Eternal slumber.
Aaron is
Little ads.
Madness.
We're gonna need a res on her when she drops.
I got her.
Time to cut the last
We're gonna get
tether
another
to
big
your
ad
mortal
most likely.
life.
Be ready to hard switch.
Heinen users.
Kill the big ad. Everyone on the big ad, get those blades out of group.
Please come out.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Bonds of Terror. There's no more blades, so if you're debuff, you hug that person. Meteor. Just first 3 go on the outside of blue side.
Dispel Val.
Only people with the debuff take it. Nova. Who do we need more? Cure, Shams.
Ads are out.
Ads.
I can pop. Cure.
Okay,
Get cure up.
res cure, kill little ads. People with the dream soak. Little ads, lots of little ads.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Embrace the dreaming. It can
That meteor
save
didn't get close enough or not enough people in it.
It was way out there.
No,
I got hit for 2.5 million.
Let's just wipe now.
You sure?
time to crush your dreams.
Not even 50%. And we have like fucking 5 people, 6 people dead.
We need to make it so we're not getting that second one.
My victory draws near.
We're way off not getting that second one.
We were 1% that time, right? Isn't it 66? Hey, you pushed?
Feel the devastation of the night. You will never stir again. Another dreamer. This fate awaits you all. My victory draws
Oh, it's 65, so we were 2% off.
This fate
At least on that
awaits
one.
you all.
Shireen for Jane.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
And I can't stress it enough with us being only a few percent from the push. Like, if you're in the dream, you should be racing to get that
This
buff.
fate, your souls are mine, woven for all time into the fabric of the nightmare.
You're just soaking in DPS and stuff, right? That's what like getting the
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
if you're in the dream, you soak the little ads, and that should be your main source of corruption at the start.
And then once you get to the full bar, that's when you get out and you get the buff?
Yep.
I saw I had the buff. Alright.
Another attempt or two before we sit a few people. If you've seen that you're really low all night, and like I said, I'm looking before the wipe. If you see you're really low all night, you're probably gonna get sat. So these are your last 2 attempts to pick it up and show me otherwise not to see.
Cannot command.
Hope everybody's using the really good potions. This is where we kind of need it.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
I said hopefully everybody has potions for these pushes like this. I mean, I know not everybody should buy like 30 or 40 of them, but you should have at least 10. Because we're like 1-2% off.
Yeah, and use your second one, those who have them, and that should be everybody. Use your second ones during the lust, and we'll make the push for sure. If we get to the last phase with everybody alive, last phase is not that hard. Like, it's just a overall DPS check, but most people are not using lust there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and sweet.
Embrace the dreaming.
Dreams out, blades are incoming.
No, I will not permit it.
Little ads,
Time to cut the last tether.
terrible
to your
blades.
life.
Dispel traps.
Next blades are 4. Blades,
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
get these ads.
Yes.
Get ready to res her.
Dispel
I'll
Val.
slice into the heart of you.
Bad blades.
Adds out.
Kill the ad, lust. Blades.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Dispel.
little lads.
I will
And
sever
yeah,
you
this
from
is
the
fine.
waking world.
When we get another res, we'll get her again.
Time to cut the last tether
Lads,
to your
little lads.
life.
I feel like people have vertigo in here or something.
Dispel Veil.
I feel like some people have downs.
I will sever you from the waking world.
That was a good blade right there. That's
Little lads, watch out.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Nope, missed it by 1%.
Are people not in the dream soaking? Because like I'm standing next to the ads and not getting any of the debuff corruption.
Standing on
That
the
means
ad, but I
someone else
can't
soaked
get
it. Someone else got it over here.
Yeah, I was doing that too.
battle shot, Ricard.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Dispel Veil.
Little lads are gonna be coming soon. This ad needs to be dead.
You want Shireen?
Yeah, Shireen.
Embrace the dreaming.
Switch to little lads. Big ad will die from cleave. Everyone on little lad.
Feel the no. I will not permit it. Another dreamer for my night.
Dispel me.
This fate awaits you all.
Died while soaking in the dream.
I'll level you one by one.
Everyone soaks these now.
Next low. Next low is you. Ernest.
Time to crush your dreams.
Everyone.
Dispel Veil.
My victory draws near.
Dispel Veil.
Hug. Don't move.
What's up?
Ads.
I'll level
Spell
you
me.
one by one.
Meteor.
This fate
Get in.
awaits you all.
Wipe it. We just can't go into that phase with big ad. 1% off. One more attempt and then we're gonna sit people just so you guys are well aware of who's on the chopping block. Fisk, you've an absolute bottom every single pull by a substantial amount. You're gonna get buffed tomorrow, but I'm the same spec as you. You need to figure out what you're doing wrong. Next is Akembo and next is Blind.
You will never stir again.
With Blind being the top DPS of those three consistently.
Eternal slumber. Eternal slumber. My victory is absolute.
Weaving man, you need to stop
Power of
moving
nightmare
with the blades.
grows.
Like twice, you're just moving around over there. Just go over there and stand, and so the other person running in can line it up.
I'm just dashing for the triangle every time. I get there in like 1 second. It's hard to, people don't know where everyone's going, but I'm just going to the triangle every time.
There's a thing they were saying about that where even if you have a dash, sometimes it'll go where you were if you're not quick enough. I don't know, I don't have one of those, but that's what they're saying. So be careful, it might go
Well,
where
the thing
you
is,
were.
I go to the triangle and then someone moves over there and it goes right into the raid instead of them going to the moon. But people don't know that I'm going to go to the triangle.
It's supposed to go moon to circle.
Yeah, moon circle.
That's what I meant. Circle, moon, my bad.
think of the mechanic on, what was it, Arc? The same thing with that fire shit? Lined up, did an AoE, but in a straight line. Same thing. Move out. And stay parallel, don't go like where the raid is gonna be in the middle, where like all the right DPS are, melee and shit.
And ranged really needs to make sure that in phase 1 when the Shireen, you ready? Count it down, no derps, max DPS, simply green lust.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and sweet.
Embrace the dreaming.
First blades in 5.
Can save you.
No, I will not permit it.
Range will soak those.
I instantly die when there's a spread of them. That's it too. I don't know. They're gonna pull down it.
Spell jabs.
Blades.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Little lads. Blades in.
You want more?
To cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Big ad. Lust, kill it. Blades, get out.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Dispel Val.
Little lads.
Dispel me.
I will sever you from the waking
That's pushing
world.
close to you.
Time to cut the last tether.
Just spell jabs.
Little lads.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Little lads.
Dispel Val.
At least go close to the back. Okay,
Time to
good.
cut the last tether to your mortal life.
We made it. Alright, no more chains. Now it's just bombs of terror. No more blades, rather. Little lads will be coming in a while. We should have full time to burn here.
Ads.
Little lads, get on them. Blow them up. People with the dream soak the puddles. Bonds of terror, get together. You guys are like Egypt.
I'll level you one
Dispel jabs.
by one.
Meteor on group. All
Bonds of
meteors,
terror.
everybody now.
Dispel me.
Bonds of terror. Soak those puddles as anyone will dream.
Dreaming. It can save you.
New people will dream. Take note if you have dream to soak shit.
No, I will not permit it.
Next speed, you're in 3.
Group that up.
Bonds. Little lads.
Time to crush your dreams.
Soak this.
Let's kill the ant.
Ads.
Little lads, stop them all. Not let any come in, stun slows. One more.
If we did low first
Dispel
ones,
that.
Aaron's.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Everyone soak. Little lads, everyone get on little lads.
Dispel jabs.
New Bonds of Terror soon, Meteor and 8. Finish off little lads.
Shift, come here.
Time to crush your
Meteor.
Spell that.
When we dip the next one, it should be. Actually, block on him. We need to take him to the next base.
Little lads soon.
Ads.
Meteor and 2, Meteor and 2. Need enough people soaking this. Range, make sure you're in this. Melee is out. Soak these puddles.
Just spell jab.
Kill the last little
Get there
lads.
together, you two.
Bonds of Terror soon, and then another Meteor. Meteor. Soak this before you go out for little lads. After this, little lads. Little lads. Finish off all little lads.
We don't need to knock them back if we're not close.
Yeah, don't do that. Only if they're getting in. Bonds, bonds.
Good job.
Here, everyone soak this. We're about to push.
Dispel bow.
Here we go.
Dispel jabs.
Do not kill tentacles. Tunnel boss. Do not waste anything on tentacles. If you just
Sorry,
came out of
kicked
kicked
me out of the dream.
back up. Resvel, Resvel. Save the other res for a healer or tank if they go down.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Come on, Blades. Blades need to go out again.
Dispel jabs.
We're all stacked. It's very easy to get Blades out of the group.
So it's the same markers, but
Just to the left, yeah. Meteor in 3, then Blades.
Out of this will be Airness. Out of this.
Blades. Just those two people get out.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Dispel bow.
Blades, make sure they get out.
Deboogie. Deboogie, do it.
Me and Cure are mind control.
We're gonna
Make sure
Get out,
they're
get out.
With that.
at 1%. Careful.
Personals.
Controlled.
Just kill him, he's gonna fucking die.
Nice job,
Alright,
Mr.
good job getting this with 30 people. A lot of guilds could not do this with big groups like other
I
things,
just
so
sent it, man.
we
did
get
it,
more
boys.
gear.
Nice job, everyone.
brought me
This way we
upstairs.
get more gear than people who took an easy way on it. Alright, we're gonna do loot real quick. Really good job this week getting this with 30 people on the first lockout. Hopefully scenarios we can do with 30 tomorrow. Again, I put it in the guild Facebook. Tomorrow we can't bring 30 people. We're gonna have to cycle people on what they need as far as loot, as well as just what's best for the comm. This is a progression guild. We are trying to rank high. We will sit people if need be. That being said, I want a deep bench. I want the ability for people to have vacations and sick days and work things and not, you know, screw over the raid by it. So if you do get sat, don't take it personally. You're going to get your shot. Everyone's going to get gear. And this will be to everyone's benefit to be able to take a day off here and there, as I'm sure you all know. Anyway, we're going to do loot here.
Ernest, did you get credit?
Is closed to them.
For the Druid campaign?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, I got it when we put them on normal.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
What's the next quest to it?
I'll come over here and touch this purified life essence.
I don't think there is a next quest.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
And by biz, both stats are you guys' biz?
We mean biz in here.
Well, yeah,
Everyone
but I
knows
mean
it
your
is.
best stats.
It's the only neck in here for fucking. There's only actually 2 necks in this fucking stupid ass bird.
Alright, well, since necks are obviously something so rare,
Versatile.
it seems like this is gonna, and also this seems like it's gonna be everyone's neck. I'm gonna pass because I'd rather it be flip-flop with the haste and crit, but anyone who needs this could roll. I'll wait for something else.
Nah, I'm fucking
Hey, I get
passing.
it.
69 automatic win.
Bell with 93 at the moment.
If you roll a 1, I think that should beat 100.
I suppose we didn't get any legendaries off that.
Right.
I'm not.
That's alright.
Alright, I need Mythic Plus. Who's doing Mythic Plus?
Me, Rand, and Shireen are doing Black Road Cold.
Do you want heavy cleave? Heavy cleave?
Yeah, up to Rand and Shireen, but yeah, we need 2 more DPS for sure. And then Calm
I'm
Self
down.
some.
I could use Mythics Plus as well, if anyone needs a Fury Warrior.
I'm happy to run with whoever as long as we have a comp. It's like a tank, a healer, and DPS. I can run as tank or DPS. I'm a little undergeared maybe still, but it probably won't. It shouldn't be a problem.
Champs, is that biz stats as well for you? No? Okay, then let's have Tenza in here could roll.
If it's a regular mythic or mythic plus 2,
And
you
happy
can easily
birthday,
take it.
Lilac. Glad you got that.
Alright, I have a mythic Maw of Souls 2 that I want to run. Send me a whisper. I'm on Ragesil if that's something you're interested in.
2 of these, and 1 has a socket. And again, I'll pass. I have high haste items.
Yeah, what are we doing for that illusion?
Roll for it.
I'll pass.
I don't
on these
understand
as
why
well.
they added illusion, seeing as that artifact weapons can't be put enchants on it.
You can
put the
transmog
illusion on.
enchant. Yeah.
Or if you
Guild
try
enchanters
to-
only.
Cyanide, why does my weapon have illusion striking on it?
Did you hear the dubstep illusion song?
Get exposed.
Can you even see it? Like, I see illusion striking, but I can't take
I mean, I have mongoose
No,
on my
there's like a
fucking blades.
separate
Look.
like particle thing.
Never mind, you can't see it, but I have illusion mongoose on my weapons, but you can't see shit.
I've been
Can't
trying
see-
to,
you
like,
can't see
remove
illusion
my...
from your artifact.
Aranus and Limbo roll for the rings. Aranus gets socket. And hang tight on these. Fucking 10 people wanted them, so not everyone
I
can
think
get
more
them.
like 20 almost. Rings are going to be the competitive.
Yeah, no,
thing
that's
this
probably.
extent.
I'll probably end up needing that ring too, but I'm just
It's
passing.
kinda
people
dumb
what's
that
better for
everybody
it.
wants crit and
Roll for illusion. This is just everybody. It's just
Fuck
mock
you,
shit.
Rand, you piece of shit.
Yeah, go 6.
needs it to put on his shield.
Ran with 95. Akemba with the 94 consolation prize. Better luck next time.
Damn it.
Rand, if you don't give it to me, I won't DPS for you ever again.
Nigga, shut up.
Yes, you will. Please.
Bitch.
Please.
I can't stress enough too that Mythic Plus is the way to get the same level gear and even Mythic level gear. So like, you guys need to do it. Yeah, you guys have to do Mythic Pluses.
It'll
if
be
you do
even
not
better.
do Mythic Pluses, you will fall out of the core team. You're just gonna not do enough numbers and not be geared enough with the people to do.
Also,
you,
Mythic Plus
you don't
will be
even have to
better.
kill yourself on Mythic 5s, 6s, and 7s, dude. You need to get yourselves first couple weeks 2s, 3s, maybe 4s, and then.
This is going to cure. My
I'm
team
paying
is
to 9.
actually full. I left it up to the tank and healers to fill it up. So get in with Calm still for Mythic Pluses. Or another group if one's going. Jabs might need some. I don't know. So there's multiple tanks and healers on right now, and we finished raid early. So please help each other. Do
Peace,
Mythic
I'm
Pluses.
out. I'm just kidding.
We give this to All Star. Get our DPS geared for healers, beating rages. and we'll start loading up the heals soon as well. Good job tonight getting this down. I was hoping for it to go a little earlier. I shouldn't have to threaten people with sitting for them to perform at their peer level. You should show up wanting to get shit down for us to be ahead of the curve, for us to get breaks in between raids. You should be doing research. So again, I can't stress it enough. If you show up to Mythics and you are asking me what a mechanic does, I will tell you what to do when the mechanic affects you. I will call out 10 seconds before that mechanic goes off. I will set up beacons. I will set up a strategy so you know what to do. But you need to know what the mechanic is. I should not need to break it down to you like these two people get this and something flies in between them. You should know that part. And there's no excuse for you not to, because even if you don't watch videos, you could read the dungeon journal. Do not show up to Mythics unprepared like that. You will be sat off the bat.
Okay, my
all
group
in all,
needs a
though,
healer.
Good job. Could we get a healer to volunteer and heal Calmasil's Mythic Plus group, please? Don't all jump in at once.
Yeah, I can heal.
I'm in a group.
Do you have spots for DPS in your group, Shams, or are you full?
No, we're full.
Okay.
Calmasil, what are you on?
I was gonna
I'll be
do
running,
morsels too, but I'm happy to run them basically all night, so whatever you
Yeah, I
guys
was gonna
got,
say,
keep them
I'm gonna
coming.
I'm going to be running multiples. Calma's going to be running multiples. If you don't get into the first one, do some world quests and jump in the next round. I'm sure my group isn't going to stay together all night. Some of them only need the first one. So just keep jumping into groups. There's 3 groups going. That's, 15 people each dungeon. You can get in one if you need it. But anyway, again, good job tonight. I'm being sort of a hard ass this expansion because it is the will of the core team and those who have been here for a long time to cut out the crap of the raids and stuff.